Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiancé Season 8, Episodes 10 and 11. Okay, so we see Hazel and Tariq. Tariq? Is that his name? That is his name. Tariq. Tarzell. I don't know what just happened. We see Tariq and Hazel. Her son has a fever. And, since we are in the 19 days, she doesn't know if, he gonna be okay. He is okay. Then they talk to his friend, his best friend, or his really close friend. And Hazel talks about how, things have been cool in the lockdown and everything. But it would be more cool if she had a woman. His friend is like, don't you think y'all should work on yourselves before, you bring another woman into this? What if Tariq gives more attention to the woman than he does to you? Whatever. Hazel was like, I hope that don't happen. Regardless, I'm gonna give me a girlfriend, okay? So Hazel wants a girlfriend. Hazel's gonna get a girlfriend. Andrew, why am I talking about him? He's back from his vacation. He's telling his mama he want to go to Serbia with Amira, but his mama don't want him to go to Serbia. His mother's like, maybe she can go to Serbia, and since she stayed, she gonna stay for the quarantine, the 14-day quarantine, and then she gonna come to America. So do you really have to go to Serbia? Who knows? Does he have to go to Serbia? Will he go to Serbia? Then I see in the I ain't gonna talk about next week's episode, but whatever. Who do I want to talk about? Okay, Rebecca and Ziad. Rebecca bought him temporary tattoos. I'm trying to figure out, would I buy myself or my spouse temporary tattoos? I bought myself a fake beard before because I wanted to see how I looked with a beard. So I'll buy something and be like, I don't care. But I'm really trying to figure out, would I buy my significant other or myself temporary tattoos? No. It gave me very much, mommy has a gift for you. Anyway, so he is going to meet the family Rebecca once again. He's going to meet the family Rebecca and also the friend. I'm very confused, okay? Because this had to be manufactured TV drama now that I'm thinking about it. Because are those friends Rebecca's friends? The friends that her daughter and son-in-law brought were their friends, right? What does that have to do with meeting Ziad and bringing... It's like, we gonna bring some friends, but it's not like they have mutual friends because that's they mother and daughter. So it's like, why did you bring your friends to meet this man? Anyway, Rebecca was getting big mad because Hannah was talking to Ziad. Then Hannah was like, yo, which is Rebecca's daughter's friend, was like, yo, if you need help moving the stuff into the apartment, my family got a lot of trucks and so I can help. Ziad was like, oh yeah, cool, thanks. And Rebecca is like, you really gonna let her help you? And he was like, what? Are you gonna let her help you? No, what? No, I'm good. And then her daughter is like, she was just trying to help, Mom. Like, she was just trying to help. And then Hannah's like, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. First of all, I do have to say, I don't know. I do want to say, that you don't have a right to say she was just trying to help. That's number one. Because whatever. But also I do have to say that Rebecca is giving me a little she giving me a little control. She giving me a little controlling behavior, okay? She was like, if a woman asks you to do anything, you say no. That woman was flirting with you. I don't know if she was flirting with him, but for her to say, if a woman asks you to do anything, say no, and she flirting with you, and women in America, and it's like, and then when they go and they meet her her son, who in my opinion looks like Mike, and I'm like, why all these people look alike? They go and meet her son, and you know, Zied is now a stepfather to a 23-year-old, and however old her daughter is, and also he is a grandfather at 25 years old. That's my age. And the money ain't even right. I was about to say, I'd be somebody's grandmama, but the money got to be right. The money was not right. Anyway, Rebecca is not able to have children. She had a tumor, and they did like a partial hysterectomy. Is that what? Hysterectomy? I literally couldn't think of it. Anyway, so, you know, she's physically unable to have children. And I was like, ma'am, you're 45 regardless. Are you giving me Angela by saying I can't have a baby, ma'am? Anyway, well, whatever. Anyway, I don't care. They then go to the coffee ice cream shop, and she's like, I just want to know that one day you're not gonna want to have kids. And it was crazy because her daughter-in-law said to Zied, so you sure you might not want kids of your own one day? And it's like, excuse me, ma'am, you know this lady can't have kids. This lady can't have kids. Whether it's because of the procedure that she had at her age. You know this woman can't have kids. Why are you up here asking this man, do he want kids? Why are you doing that? Anyway, so they go and they sit down, and she's like, I just don't want you to wake up one day, a month, a year, 6 months, 6 years from now and want children. Because we aren't getting a divorce. You're not going to divorce me. And I'm like, what do that mean? You're not gonna divorce me, ma'am? If I want to divorce you, I'll divorce you. I don't understand what that meant. And if he wants children, and you can't have children, and he wants a biological child, is she gonna? I'm confused. Like, he just gonna have to not have children, or he gonna be able to cheat and have a child, or do a surrogate that's not gonna be a, like, tell me, because we're not divorcing ever. Okay. Anyway, also Rebecca noticed that while she was, you know, with her daughter's friends, that she was the only person of her age. Yes. Including your fiance. Anyway. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of their story for 10 and 11. Who am I talking about? Brandon and Julia. What did I talk about them? Well, Brandon and Julia were just in episode 11, which was great, because she's not pregnant. I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm kind of sick of them. I'm actually extremely sick of them. This is manufactured TV drama, because who says, hey, I might be pregnant to anybody other than their spot? And even then, didn't Yara take a pregnancy test before she went and told Joey, yo, I'm pregnant? Like, don't people be taking pregnancy tests before they go and they tell everybody, hey, yo, I might be pregnant? Oh my gosh. What? Yeah, I've been throwing up. Oh, did you take a test? No. Okay. Like, what are you telling me this for? Girl, you could have food poisoning. Anyway, she took the test. She ain't pregnant. His father and mother. Why? His father is really like, why? Like, why? Like, who says we could possibly be pregnant and not have a test. Like, what? And yeah, so whatever. Anyway, Brandon is talking about, I think you should go to my mom to the doctor. Why don't you go to the doctor? Why don't you get a vasectomy? Huh? They're reversible. Go get a vasectomy. I guess we gotta start using condoms. I guess so. Or there is one way, 100% effective way of not having children. It's called abstinence, okay? So I need you to get your hand warmed up, because that's what you're using. Talking about go get some birth control. Nigga, I got your birth control. Chastity belt engaged. Nigga, what? Anyway, moving on. Yara and Joey. They really having a baby. I don't really care about Yara and Joey. They're like Joey going out drinking with his friends. Yara be low-key getting them together. They said, well, yeah, doesn't every Ukrainian woman want to come over here? And she said, I mean, that's a stereotype. That's like saying everybody think Americans is stupid. And they said, she said, I don't even want to live in. And then this whole thing of not living in America. Oh, I'm going to be sad. I want to see my son all the time. You do know that she got parents. It's so weird to me when these people be like, oh, like you do know that this woman came from a family and her family misses her and she misses her family. That was one of the main reasons why she said don't have a big party. And his mama went out the way and had a big party. They're talking about first dance. I'm like, they're going to do toasts? What is this? The reception? Like, what's really going on? Anyway. So, she upset because he done brought her back some crawfish. I still have crawfish in that freezer right now. They had crawfish. It was, oh my gosh. So she mad because he done brought her some crawfish. She like, bro, I ain't want no crawfish. I thought I was doing something good. Well, clearly you weren't doing something good. And then she like, you think I'm stupid or something? And he like, well, when you talk like this, yeah. Why would you say that? I mean, golly. When I know, I get it. I don't get it. I don't know what to say. But they at the party. She's mad at him. They dancing. His mama talking about, I can see the love. Then he's like, okay. Let's tell our parents. Well, my parents. Goes to tell his parents. His parents are ecstatic. They partying. Everybody partying. And I seen two of Jovi's friends going over there talking about, where's Jovi? I mean, you told him not to get drunk. I don't think he should have gotten drunk. Yeah, you seen the way Yara was looking. And he was like, look, maybe in another universe, if they don't last, maybe I could set the groundwork. Now, I'm sorry. That's what came to my mind. Because it's like, you was just talking about, I don't know if that was the same friends, to be quite honest. But he was just with his friends talking about, y'all ain't gonna last long. And now you talking about, yeah, Jovi should be here for you. Girl, get out of here. Anyway, she finds Jovi. Jovi like, I'm not drunk. Jovi, I think you were a little drunk. You giving me drunkard vibes in the words of Chris. You're giving me very much drunky drunkard, McDrunkster. Okay? Anyway, so she like, bro, I'm pregnant. Look, I get it. Okay, you're pregnant. Stop saying it. I'm sick of hearing Yara say she pregnant. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, come at me. All the people who have been pregnant, come at me. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just tired of hearing about it. Her feelings are valid. He needs to stop drinking. He needs to be more attentive. He needs to, stop doing A, B, C, D, E. But her saying, oh, I'm pregnant. It's like, ma'am. I know. Okay. Anyway. I done knocked this out. Look. look. Hold on, let me, oh, Stephanie and Ryan. Let me talk about Stephanie and Ryan. Hilarious. Him with them glasses on, doing that hula hoop with that hair wrap. I said, sir, I don't like this look, okay? I don't like it. I don't, you not my man, and I don't like the look, okay? Anyway, his mama blocked her because she said, I be spending money, but you don't be appreciative. So tell your mama to give me the money back. So I guess he went and told his mama that she said that, but she had never verbalized that to his mother, but his mother had already blocked her. So she was like, I'm not gonna send no money no more. And Ryan is like, cool, just stay out my mama's hair and you stay out her hair. Well, stay out my mama's hair, she stay out your hair. She ain't hating you, she don't have a grudge against you or nothing, but that's done. So then she's like, I work my ass off for my money, Ryan, and I send her hair, and it's like I sent her money, and she was just like, oh yeah, thanks. And you know, like, that, it wasn't a sincere thanks to me. I didn't feel like it was sincere, Ryan. She was giving me strong, a YouTuber that I watch energy, okay? And it's like, girl, if you want me groveling on my knees because you want to give me some money, don't give me the money. Don't give me the money. Don't do things. If you're not doing things out of the kindness of your heart, you're going to feel like that. That's why you don't do things for people. Unless you want to do things for people. Because then you be like, I done came all the way to Belize and we ain't had sex. And I do a lot for your family. And he just be like, So then they talk about him possibly wanting babies one day. He said, because he accidentally slipped up and said, I'm not looking at a baby right now. Like, I don't want a baby right now. She said, you see what you said, Ryan? You said right now. But how do I know that that's not going to change, Ryan? Okay. So then they, you know, go and they do it, okay? And then we see the aftermath. Ryan, how could you, Ryan? Ryan, and he's like, I'm done. I got a taxi. I got a taxi waiting for me. And she's like, with what money, Ryan? Yours, obviously. And so basically, she thought he had on a condom. He said he didn't have on a condom. She said the only reason she brought the condoms was because they hadn't seen each other in 10 months and she didn't trust them. I can go into the whole spiel, but I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm about to say, what I was going to say. And now she didn't call her psychic friend. She like, should I stay here and see Harris? And she was like, I think her psychic friend said, yo, Harris is cool. Bro, anyway, I ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, I did look up the meaning to the Chariot card that she said this means there's another woman. Chariot. The Chariot card has to do with travel. Travel. And it seemed as though the card was upright and not reversed. So it's like, bro. Anyway, moving on. So she didn't call. Harris, I need to see Harris. Harris is going to come in the morning to see her. Okay. Whew, y'all. I went to clear space off of my camera because I only have 4 minutes left, and I did clear the space off, and I didn't know I had so many videos back at my apartment. I hope I talked about everybody that I needed to talk about, because now we're going to talk about Natalie and Mike. They shouldn't be together. I'm no expert. I'm not going to say anything. It was really strange to me how Mike is like, yo, we need to work through our issues. We need to work through our issues. Let's work through our issues. We need communication. And so Natalie was like, okay, let's go to a therapist. And Michael says, what? Michael said, I'm not going to no therapist. We don't need therapy. What, you gonna listen to somebody else, but you ain't gonna listen to me? I mean, yeah, because clearly and that hairstylist was not kidding when she said, let's go on a date, girl. Anyway, you listen to your hairstylist when your hairstylist said, you know, some people do be benefiting from counseling, so maybe you should go. And you was like, oh, maybe. Anyway, they go there. I was like, man, this therapy session is a little bit intense. Let me tell you what. Basically, the root of the problem is that they are not in love with one another anymore. Every time, you know, wanting to talk about the wedding, wanting to talk about giving the ring back, none of that is something that he wants to talk about because they are not in love with one another anymore. Now, I don't know if Natalie understood that, because Natalie was like, you know, my ex-husband never said he didn't love me, but it's not love, it's in love. So then she goes to, or not goes, but video calls a therapist, and she's talking about how she felt about the night that Michael seen his best friend, and how she thought that they were intimate, and she FaceTimed him the next day, and he was half naked and stoned, and his friend was like, I'm going to take a shower. I don't really know if he cheated. That's not my hill to lie on or to declare it is. But I do know that I was definitely feeling, they got into an argument then, because she was like, you lie, you cheat, and I'm more beautiful than you. And he was like, no, you think you beautiful, but you ugly inside. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, they just don't have good time. Then they go out, and she's like, help me get over this. He's like, how? She's like, maybe give me my ring back. He's like, no. She's like, so we're not engaged. And he's like, no, because it will be a lie. And so she's like, so I'm here, you know, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm sleeping with you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, so what, you like a slave? Is that what you saying? And she's like, I mean, if the shoe fits, call me Cinderella. I do agree with her. Like, I mean, but also neither one, anyway, Michael and Natalie are by far the most interesting couple on this season of 90 Day Fiancé. It's very, their relationship is just so strange, because it's not like you can say, hey, Mike is the person in this relationship that is, you know, the booty. You can't say Natalie is the person in the relationship that is the booty. Both of them are like either cheek. Like, both of them is either cheek or the booty. They make up the booty. They come together and make up the booty. So it's not a thing of like one is better than the other. I think that Michael is more hurt than Natalie, and I don't know if he wants to take that out on her. I think that they love each other. I think that when she gets upset, she wants to be upset, but she wants to, it's giving me very much Malcolm and Marie. When she was talking to him after he had said all them horrible things to her in the bathtub, and she was like trying to like talk to him and be nice to him, that was giving me very much Natalie. Like, hey, how are you? But she was the one who said the mean things, and then she's like, Michael, let's be cool, and he'd be like, no, let's not. So, yeah, he said he's tired of discussing the same thing over. She asked him again about that night with his friend, and he said nothing happened. Blah da blue, blah da bleem. Anyway, I was very surprised that Julia wasn't pregnant, because but then I remember I saw a picture of them in present day, like, you know, the beginning of the year, and I remember him picking her up and she did not have a belly. So I don't know why I didn't put two and two together, because I remember the spoiler being that she was going to have a pregnancy scare, but I thought she was pregnant, because I remember the spoiler of Yara being pregnant. So I was like, oh, but you gotta have a belly, you know, and she did not have those things. I'm done. I'm gonna get off of here. If you like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or visit my website. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.